You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. The most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey. The most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
Fortune. It's probably not too late.
It's probably not too late.
Oh, but I don't worry about that much. 'Cause I'm happy anyhow. As I go along life's journey, I'm reaping better than I've sown. I won't be too busy to help a brother. I'm drinking from my saucer, like drink. Yes, I keep drinking from my sauce, Lord. And drinking from my sauce, Lord. 'Cause my cup has overflowed. My cup has overflowed.
Keep me as the apple of thine eye. Hide me under the shadow of thy wing. O Lord, my Savior. It's so hard to deal with personal struggle. It's so sad when you feel alone in your trouble. It's real hard when you want to talk to a brother. It's so bad because of how some look at you after. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and me. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and me. Cover my head. Satan want me dead. Cover my back from human attack. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and me. People see you smile, but don't know the hurt that you're feeling. Even as God's child, at times your heart does be bleeding. Where can you go when you're really looking for healing? Who know how to flow when your soul needs some restoring? So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and me. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and me. Cover me home from evils unknown. Cover my feet so I'll never retreat. Oh Lord, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and me. Cover my brother, cover my sister, them who under pressure. Cover, 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 cover the preacher, every church worker, the young believer. Cover, 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 the worship leader and intercessor, every gospel minister. Cover, 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 Jesus alone have the real answer. The one on the throne is the true and loving Father. He will hold your hand and keep you from going under. He will make you stand and let you know he's a fixer. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me, man. You know the struggle sometimes. Cover me out, that the wrong thing wouldn't come out. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover the Christian in the midst of aggression with the power of your right hand. Jesus, cover, cover, cover them helpless children. Jesus, defend them. Send help from heaven. Jesus, cover, cover, cover all them radio stations that blessing the nation. Grant divine protection. Jesus, cover, cover, cover. Cover me. Cover me. Cover me.
Lord, we tune into WZYE 95.9. Your word right in the airwaves, shining bright and fine. From Margate to the islands, the signal never fades. We lift our hands and praise you for the joy that it brings today. Bless Mr. Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, all the viewers too. Every viewer, every caller, every chatter in the crew. Pour your favor on the station. Let the Holy Ghost flow free. WZYE 95.9, broadcasting victory. Fire in the bone of the bone of the bone. Yellow champion loan of the bone of the bone. Kamla the mountain, she nah move, she nah shake. Stand up for the people, make the economy wake. From the poor man table to the children's school bag. She bring back the money, she fly the Trini flag. Superpower Caribbean, watch it rise again. Kamla Prasad Business of the Iron Lady Rain. Hey, Mountain Kamla, hey. Trinidad champion, she come from the struggle. No, the poor man feel pocket empty, light be lie, but she nah kneel. Open the door for the youth, them give them hope and chance. Build school, build road, give every pitney a dance. Them say economy dead, she say watch me now. Bring back the jobs, make the dollar run through. From Laventil to Cedros, from Tobago shore. She feeding the hungry, she open every door. Strong like a mountain, rain now wash she down. When the pressure bust, she still stand her ground. Strong like a mountain, rain now wash she down. When the pressure bust, she still stand her ground. Kamla the mountain, she nah move, she nah shake. Stand up for the people, make the economy wake. From the poor man table to the children's school bag. She bring back the money, she fly the Trini flag. Superpower Caribbean, watch it rise again. Kamla Prasad Business of the Iron Lady Rain. Hey, Mountain Kamla, hey. Trinidad champion, Trinidad champion, hey. Trinidad champion, Trinidad. Them try back, she down, try shake, she foundation. But she stand like Everest, pure determination. Caring for the children, no more hungry belly cry. Books in them and future bright like blue sky. She willing fi fight, she willing fi bleed. For every Trini soul, every single need. Oil money flowing, tourism boss again. Trinidad and Tobago with the boss of the chain. No more begging no island, we leading the pack. Kamla the general, we marching right back. She fly straight to USA, link up with Trump. Sit down like boss, no time for no stamp. Talk for the people, talk for the land. Come back with the pen, we go right all the wrong hand. Sign off the deals, make the money rain hard. Economy jump up, no more so fired. Poor man get house, children get light. She rewrite the future, make everything right. That pen in she hand like Excalibur blade. Kamla the queen, know the whole world afraid. She strong, she wise, she love we fi true. From the ghetto to the mansion, she there for me and you. One voice, one nation, one Trinidad queen. 23 seats and beyond, she living the dream. Kamla the mountain, she nah move, she nah shake. Superpower Caribbean, watch the whole world shake. She get the pen, she right the wrong. Now we on top, eh. Mountain Kamla, Trinidad and Tobago, we back on top again, eh. Trumpin' champion, Kamla, Kamla, Trinidad forever. UNC has just begun. UNC for everyone. UNC is love.
P&M propaganda fire upon that. Mr. Wall Street, man with the facts. I was ready for the propaganda. Put it to rest, you see that. Love until born, New Jersey breed. Real runner, freedom fighter. Uncle Tommy the silent assassin, greed. Ready for the fight, ready for set things right. All the people on the track, the callers, the viewers. Whole night, we originate, not imitate. We not copy, we create. Bring the truth and the facts to the people. Big up Trinidad and Tobago. Nah, from love until hills to Jersey streets to rise. Silent assassin with the microphone, cutting lies like a knife. WZYE 95.9, the station with the real ones tune in. Bubble heads talking nonsense, but Wall Street drop the facts and win. Fraud of the week, get exposed, no filter, no gloves. They are the real runner, freedom fighter pushing from above. Chatters light up, callers, boss, viewers locking strong. Uncle Tommy in the building, propaganda done, you hear the song. Mr. Wall Street, man with the facts. Always ready for the propaganda. Put it to rest, yes, yeah, that. Love until born, New Jersey breed. Real runner, freedom fighter. Uncle Tommy the silent assassin, greed. Ready for the fight, ready for set things right. All the people on the chat, the callers, the viewers. All night, we originate, not imitate. We not copy, we create. Bring the truth and the facts to the people. Big up Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah, them frauds attack, them bubble heads are shake. Wall Street drop knowledge like a 45, now fear. From love until to the word, the silent wanna speak. Freedom fighter in the night, the truth where the people seek. WZYE 95.9, the frequency we control. Callers bust the line, chapters bust the pole. We ready for the war, ready for the fight. Set the record straight every single night. Is it? We originate, not imitate. The silent assassin don't talk. Now the facts are regular. Big up every Trini, every Tobagonian, every listener on the wave. Uncle Tommy, Mr. Wall Street. Love until to Jersey we brave. Mr. Wall Street, what? Man with the facts. Always ready for the propaganda. Put it to rest, yes it does. Rest it. Love until born, New Jersey breed. Yes. Real runner, freedom fighter. Uncle Tommy, the silent assassin, breed. Ready for the fight, ready for set things right. All the people on the chat, the callers, the viewers. All night, we originate, not imitate. We not copy, we create. Bring the truth and the facts to the people. Big up Trinidad and Tobago. Big up Trinidad and Tobago. And Tobago. Big up Trinidad and Tobago.
Fire! 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 Fire!
Yes, 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 yes. Let me say a happy Sunday to all the WZYE 95.9 FM listeners. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, It's Sunday Talk, Let's Talk Politics with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we come to you every Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. That's every Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, do your WZYE civic duty. Share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, like, share. WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444 or 973-609-6509. That's 973-609-6509. And this is how we start the thing.
Truer words were never spoken. The less you associate with some people, the more your life will improve. Anytime you tolerate mediocrity in others, it increases your mediocrity. An important attribute in successful people is their impatience with negative thinking and negative acting people. As you grow, your associates will change. Some of your friends will not want you to go on. They will want you to stay where they are. Friends that don't help you climb will want you to crawl. Your friends will stretch your vision or choke your dream. Those that don't increase you will eventually decrease you. Consider this. Never receive counsel from unproductive people. Never discuss your problems with someone incapable of contributing to the solution, because those who never succeed themselves are always first to tell you how. Not everyone has a right to speak into your life. You are certain to get the worst of the bargain when you exchange ideas with the wrong person. Don't follow anyone who's not going anywhere. With some people you spend an evening. With others, you invest it. Be careful where you stop to inquire for directions along the road of life. Wise is the person who fortifies his life with the right friendships. If you run with wolves, you will learn how to howl. But if you associate with eagles, you will learn how to soar to great heights. A mirror reflects a man's face, but what he is really like is shown by the kind of friends he chooses. The simple but true fact of life is that you become like those with whom you closely associate, for the good and the bad. Note, be not mistaken. This is applicable to family as well as friends. Yes, do love, appreciate, and be thankful for your family, for they will always be your family, no matter what. Just know that they are human first, and though they are family to you, they may be a friend to someone else and will fit somewhere in the criteria above. In prosperity, our friends know us. In adversity, we know our friends. Never make someone a priority when you are only an option for them. If you are going to achieve excellence in big things, you develop the habit in little matters. Excellence is not an exception. It is a prevailing attitude.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life, and as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE, we originate, not imitate.
Ansam LeBon and Marshall Nesbitt solemnly swear to conduct this radio program in a true, fair, and balanced manner, ensuring that all perspectives are given equal consideration and that the information presented is objective and unbiased. We pledge to provide a platform where diverse voices can be heard, fostering open and constructive dialogue that serves the best interests of our audience and community. Our commitment is to uphold the principles of journalistic integrity and ethical broadcasting throughout the duration of this program. Thank you.
And of course, we are back with you. It's Sunday Talk, Let's Talk Politics with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. That's every Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, do your WZYE civic duty. Share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, like, and share WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444 or 973-609-6509. That's 973-609-6509. Let me say a pleasant Sunday welcome to my pal, the young man himself, better known as Marshall Uncle Tommy Nesbitt. Tommy, welcome.
Good evening, good afternoon, rather. Professor Walstradamus, how are you today?
Today's a splendiferous, trumandiferous, marvelicious, wonderfulicious, fantabulous, splentacular, splentastic day to me.
That says it all.
That says it all, Tommy. That says it all. So Tommy, you know, I was always have a little what it is? A little message or something, right? So I did 5 miles today. In about today was a easy day. The last 2 days I decided I'm gonna run easy. You know, I have to start cherishing these easy days. So I run 5 miles in about 40 minutes, right? Easy day. So when I was finished running, that's why I love to go to this track. By the way, Tommy, I think I saw your brother's wife. She always running.
She runs from time to time.
Yeah, I was always see on the track running, man. She always running. Anyway, so after I finished my 5 miles, there was these a young lady and 3 gentlemen, right? And you know, I sit down there, I'm gonna change my stuff because you know I had to come back and I had to get ready for the program. So, you know, a discussion came up, right? Ginger, welcome. A discussion came up, right, Tommy? And I don't know how it get to this, but it came to body fat. Well, they brought it up. So they asked me, have you ever measured your? Well, no. They asked me what is my name. I said my name is Anson, but they was called me Slim, right? So they started to laugh. So they say, now I understand. So the lady asked me this question. She said, what is your body fat? I say, I really don't know because I never really measure. How you just measure your body fat?
I don't know. They go with your height and your weight.
Yeah. Would I plug you up to something or something?
No, they do some calculations.
Wait. By just your height and your weight and something else?
I'm not an expert on that. I couldn't really tell you exactly what it is, but
so yeah, I don't know because I've never measured my body fat. I know there's that kind of sense.
Is there anything to measure?
Oh God! So yeah, so the lady asked me, what's your body fat? And I like, well, I really don't know. She said, well, maybe that'll be about 5 point something. I don't know what that means. 5 point something or 3 point something. So I mean I could Google it, but I want to find out from the from people in the chat and people listening to us. What is really the purpose behind measuring body fat? What is the purpose? Tell me, what is the purpose?
I don't know. It's something to do with how much fat you have versus muscle.
Okay. Well, no, I never met. So, so yeah, this other one. So I went for a physical. One time I went for a physical, right? And my weight was 148, and I went up to 150, right? So when I came back home now, I talking to my wife. I said, you know, I went from 148 to 150. Tony,
What she say?
she started to laugh at me. she said, Slim, you serious? I said, what you mean? I gained 2 pounds. She said, nah, you can't be serious. You cannot be serious. I said, what? I went, they put me on the scale. Last time I was there, I was 148. Now I 150. I gained 2 pounds. I said, nah. That. So she laughed at me. And that was it, No answer, nothing. Just laughing at me. So I said, I don't know. But anyway, folks, I have never measured my body fat, and the discussion came up today on the track, and I maybe. Oh God. Bolsang say walls you have bantam weight. No, 148 is 148 is heavier than a bantam weight, man. Just go say Google BMI calculator. Okay. I had to figure out what that is. BMI calculator. All right. So I go see what the BMI calculator is. BMI calculator. Financial Guru, welcome.
Yeah, Professor, good afternoon.
What's your body fat? What's your body fat?
Oh man, no, I don't embarrass myself. Professor, when I came to the United States, I was I played a lot of sports, so I was like 180 something, and then working. I used to go to the gym all the time. But long story short, when you get married and you're eating nice food, my wife is from the DR, Dominican Republic, so it's a lot of rice and beans and all that stuff. So I'm not tall, but 6'1". So I didn't even know my weight went up to 270 at one time.
270?
Yes, sir. I am telling you, I put on. If I show you a
270?
picture of me, yes, sir. Close to 270. No, I don't want to close to 270. Yeah,
you could have joined them. These more wrestlers.
No. You would not know, but you would not know. You would have. My face was fat, but now I'm down. But I used to be at 2. My ideal weight is about 205, 206. But I think like 200. So I'm like I might be about 220 something now. So I've lost a lot of weight because that's how I became a diabetic. I didn't, so all that nice rice and not the beans, but I don't eat white rice and sugary stuff and all that. That's out of my diet. I don't.
But financial guru, if I go up to 250, my knees are starting to hurt me, man.
No, because you see, the thing is, I'm telling you, I didn't even know. I wasn't paying attention because I'm muscular in a certain way. So you see me before, Professor. So I was, my ideal weight, running weight, because I used to run and do a lot of athletics and I was in the gym all the time. So that's why I put up. But now it's back down. But that was the reason I became, because I was 120 over 80. No issues at all. And then I was pre-diabetic, and one of the issues for becoming a diabetic is that you put on weight. Your body mass, your BMI. I didn't even measure that, but I have to get back down to the true weight, which is I'm like maybe 220 something now. I have to get back to like 206.
Financial guru.
Yes,
Gordon Ganga Chana Dryden Joseph said 270, bro. You are 2 men. Glad you're working on it.
Whatever. Gordon was the one who said about GDP. I didn't even know it was him. Go and behave yourself, bro. I'll burn you in a race. You see how you running this slow in the savannah?
Yeah.
I'll leave you. You know, brother had a song calypso called "Dust in Your Face." Dust in your face. Yeah, I'll burn him, bro.
Hey.
I used to run 100 and 200 and 400. Well, 400 is where my limit, but 100 and 200, and even at my 220 something now, I know I will burn he going most likely.
Yeah.
If I was a vetted man. Yeah.
He used to run the 10-meter dash. You know that 10
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You remember that that video he do there? Man, I done lapped here around 4 times like Speedy Gonzalez, bro. Them fellas is only talk. One time a fella tell me he could burn me. I say, really? Man, I dust in the face, bro. I can't, I like 5Ks. I used to do the JP Morgan Chase Challenge a lot.
Yeah, I run that many times for the New York Stock Exchange, And let me tell you this. I made just by my time alone, the New York Stock Exchange made it to the final on Park Avenue.
Okay, you see, well, me, I wasn't so good as you.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
I just ran it to keep because it was a good way of keeping fit. And that time I was really around 205, 206. I was my ideal weight. But as I say, married life and getting rice and beans and all them biscocho and all them kind of nonsense, But I cut that out completely out of my diet. If I take something.
Somebody tell me the see Ganga Chana and you have a 1.5 pack. Is that true?
I don't know. What I know is if I was running, I don't gamble only in business, but if I was running a race and you tell me to bet, I was better than myself because I know I'll burn him. I think unless you break my 2 legs, and even though that I will run with my hand, I think I will still beat him.
Wait. Tommy, did you hear that? Somebody tell me they say they see Ganga Chana and you have a 1.5 pack.
Maybe a half, maybe a 2 pack,
No, they say 1.5 pack.
Oh man!
I have to talk about
Oh man, you guys well, shit, you ain't good enough, bro.
Thank you, boss.
But anyway,
yeah.
I wanted to call this quickly because I wanted to point out because I've been sending you some videos, you know, and I want to deal specifically with the 2 lady, the Attorney General and the opposition leader, Miss Penny, who were both part of the PNM administration and were ministers of housing. Now, this just demonstrates, I want to be quick. The fact is, Edward Alexander is, Camille Robinson Regis has the unnoted goal last week, Thursday, to have a press conference and talk about $1.5 billion in projects are stalled. She talked about several issues within the HDC. But the fact is, under herself, Dr. Rowley, Mrs. Penny Beckles, and Randall Mitchell, the HDC and the Housing Ministry is in a total mess. At $1.5 billion, but what Mrs. Robinson Regis fails to tell the public is that the HDC has $700 million, that's $750 million in payables, and they are $100 million over their overdraft. You have several projects, including the one that is in Dabadi, where you had a sole select. This is before this, and when you asked Rowley administration why they were stalling the procurement legislation bill for all these years, that Dabadi housing scheme, which is over 200 million, I think, which was a design finance construct. You had a tent maker making these townhouses, which now have to be condemned. You have a tent maker putting inferior products, not having ties and steel reinforced in the building. Not only that, and I want to just point out these last 2 things. You look at the housing scheme that was done in San Fernando, which the average townhouse or the average apartment is between 800 to 1 million, and it's costing the taxpayers another $1 million because it's taken $2 million for a $1 million mortgage. And after 3 years, the pump's not working, the walls are broken up, all sorts of issues within 3 years. And when you look at the $500 million that Dr. Rowley and they had to call back from the Chinese, all of these problems, all the issues that Mr. Alexander, whether you like Mr. Alexander and you're calling them twiddle-dee, twiddle-do, and not twiddle-dee, sorry, winking, blinking, and nod, I had to tell them they are twiddle-dee, twiddle-do, and twiddle-dum. And if they tell them that, they will get vexed. So Professor Wall Street and Uncle Tommy and everyone, the PNM administration has failed immensely, and it's about performance. So when you have glass houses and you put pelting pebbles, take care your enemies have that big boulder who will knock down your glass. And that's what Mrs. Camille Robinson Regis, I have to say, shame on you, young lady. Shame on you for coming to talk that nonsense. Have a good evening, Professor Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and everybody. And I'll beat Gangachana anytime. You could bet me if you was a betted man, Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.
I think
Same
when
to you.
you and a half pack, anybody could do. I feel so. Yeah. Tommy, you didn't hear that?
Yep.
You said the man about 1.5.
I you picture, you know, you were running in your underwear. Come on, go in the middle of summer, I do underwear to run.
Somebody texted, they say Professor Wall Street. You ain't hear that one, but they say, who one is that? They say, boy, the city man, or by the market. They say the same like Puna market. You have a 1.5 pack. I told you I was talking about a pack of caribou, a pack of stag, or something like that.
The man going in the middle of the savannah to running now on the way with the next slack. You didn't see the next slack on the way. It's underneath the belly.
I know when people talking about pack, Tommy. I myself would be talking about 6-pack and thing. And I the first time I hear about 1.5 pack. I said,
no, but he talking about how Guru say he's 270 pounds, but Gordon, that video you showed your underwear was underneath your belly.
That was telling you, say you have 1.5.
You know, a pack of mixed vegetables that he have in front of you. You know how the mixed vegetables is look?
Let me take this next for you.
All right.
Yeah, man. Boss man, welcome. Long time no here. Boss man.
Yeah, greetings, sir.
Welcome. Long time no here. How are you going?
Greetings, Uncle Tommy.
Yeah,
Same to you, my friend.
All right, well, shit. Today is I think it's the turn of the tide for me. But I want to hear more because it's not the turn of the tides that might be expected.
Okay.
First off, I want to start off by saying what made me call today.
Okay.
Right? I don't really follow politics anymore because things didn't go the way I thought it would have gone in my life. But I was listening in a car, I was driving in a car, and we do somehow happened to reach on I-95. And I can't remember the gentleman's name who was in charge of the program, because I don't really care. But he was playing a song, Africans for Sale.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, now that song offended me real bad.
Yeah, what day you was listening to that program? What day?
The day that was because what I call 100 times in advance. I'm calling them.
What time?
I think it's before lunch. I'm sure it was before lunch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And that one offended me as a proud black businessman, boy.
Yeah.
Watching my business, right? Everybody just asks me how come, you know? Because it really have African people in the business I do, you know. So that song offended me because why try to ask myself is, so because an African man support the UNC, he's a African for sale?
LBA, he's a LBA. Just call him a LBA.
But what shit, you know what make me feel strong about that? Nearly every powerful African man in Trinidad and Tobago either support the UNC or don't support the PNM.
Correct.
I hope you understand what I just said.
No, I understand fully.
So I was proud to call to defend myself that day, but they didn't answer. Maybe the screening calls. Maybe the file is a new number. But he was calling. The first time I was going to call that program. But it touched me bad, boy, was shit, boy, and I had to come out. So it lead me to something else also. It lead me to say, well, shit, I'm a strong believer in the Almighty, right?
Correct.
And I believe nothing happens without a plan.
Right.
And I believe if I didn't go through what I went through in the last, let me say 7 to 8 months, I would have never learned certain things.
Right.
So even though, as I told you earlier on, things didn't go the way I planned, especially after the government change, one thing is for certain, I still will never support the PNM. I will repeat that if you was closing your fridge on that one sheet. Even though things went as I didn't plan, didn't plan, I still will never support the People's National Movement.
You know, Defender, let me say something. You see that statement you just made there? That statement is a very important statement. And for me, Defender, boy, at the end of the day, boy, a little black boy from Schumacher Claventil, boy, that supported the PNM, right? And the way how them people and them, boy, treated people who were worse off than me. The way how them treat them, boy, how I in my right senses, boy, Defender, boy, could support them people, boy.
Well, shit. I remember you taking it from one angle, I taking it from a different angle.
Yeah.
I used to have work under the PNM.
Correct.
But you know what's my biggest grouse to them?
Yeah.
You will treat African people.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you.
Well, shit. PNM did a number on African people.
Boy, listen. And Defender, if you don't know, we just play a video here with, it's a thought experiment. Defender, you want to hold for 1 minute? Hold 5 minutes. Hold 5 minutes.
No
right?
problem.
Don't go nowhere. Let me go for a quick break. Folks, we're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back. Let's take a short break. It's Sunday Talk, Let's Talk Politics with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington, and you right here on WZYE 95.9 FM. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
We are back with you. It's Sunday Talk, Let's Talk Politics with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, do your WZYE civic duty, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, like, and share WZYE TV and YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Or 973-609-6509. 973-609-6509. And don't forget to share the live as soon as you join us.
Defender, go ahead. I had to keep you on the phone because I think
no problem.
It is important to listen to what you have to say. Go ahead.
Right, so I want to continue what I was saying. My grounds is with the People's National Movement. It's not because of me per se. It's because of the way they hold back African people. So, well, shit, say what you want. All this racial talk over the country. You know the worst person to African people? African people.
They own.
And as extended it, the People's National Movement. Here why? Well, shit. I want to go back here. Please excuse me because I'm emotional today and I want to let go all today.
Go ahead.
But I want to finish a certain way. So I'm going to go back a little bit. That video, that voice note, where it was allegedly of Star Sabga and Genevieve Hadid, right? Something stood out to me in that video watching. I hope it didn't pass over plenty people. The lady said, well, the reason why the UNC is so vexed with us is because so much we got under them, the PNM. Watching that statement is a slap, a cuff, a kick, a spit in my face, you know.
Defender, stay right there, right? Stay right there. Let me play it for you. I will play it for you. Listen to it right here.
Our time is over. Our time is over. What we do for our time to be over? We are supporters of PNM. That is why they say it. We had too much under them.
Hear that? Go ahead.
Well, shit. You see that statement, and I'm glad they can read my mind today. What you see that statement? You see that statement where that lady made it?
Yeah.
Is that this every African person,
everyone
who was fighting up for CPEP and URP,
everyone supposed
to be hurt.
Yes.
At this moment. But anyway, let me bring in the plane here now for landing.
Right.
Remember I told you earlier on Wall Street that things didn't go as planned.
Right.
But I'm thankful that I went through it.
Yeah.
Because I learned a lot of different things. What should I remember at that time? I was everybody's hero.
Talk
everybody
hero.
Talk. And what I talking about the big wigs, you know.
The little one.
I'm talking about one. That was everybody's hero.
Yeah.
At a point in time, who in position now, just to give a phone call. How you going, boy?
Yeah.
And that didn't even come about. But what should I tell you again? I think if I didn't go through that, I'd never learned my lessons.
Defender, Oprah Winfrey have a quote that says, everyone wants to ride in the limo with you, but it's who wants to ride in the bus. Let me repeat that.
Exactly.
Everyone wants to ride in the limo, but it's who wants to ride in the bus. You see what I'm saying now, Defender? Who wants to ride in the bus now with you?
I'm taking that.
Yeah.
And I'm running with it.
Yes.
Because I turned from the hero to zero.
Yeah.
But you know what difference was, shit? My blessings was given by God.
Correct.
Other people's blessings was given by man.
Correct. Yeah.
So I will leave it right there. And one day I will expound on what I meant by that. Well, shit, I'll get on me. I want to thank you for the little time.
No, man.
But thank you very much. Enjoy all the day.
Yeah, man.
You do the same.
Yeah, man. Tommy, Oprah Winfrey says, everybody wants to ride in the limo with you, but who wants to ride in the bus? That is what he's talking about. Right? Defender. Everybody was defender this, defender the other, defender. Yeah? Things change up a little bit. Who want to ride now with him? I wouldn't be surprised if they're cussing him behind the back. Them same people. All they think them easy? Look, you think them easy? And this is what he's talking about. That's why we just play these things here, you know. And that's why we just tell you guys about the book by Dr. Carol Dweck, Mindset. That people have a fixed mindset and a growth mindset. That's why we tell all you, read those things. The Magic of Thinking Big by Dr. David Schwartz. Right? The Power of Positive Thinking by Norman Vincent Peale. That's why we give you guys these things in order for you to improvement. You're trying for improvement. And when we play the thought experiment for you guys, we playing it for you to open up your mind. Open up your mind. How could you be a PNM till you're dead? How could you be a PNM till you're dead? Hey, Tommy, how could you even let your kids hear you saying, I'm a PNM till I'm dead? I mean, yes, you can say the PNM dead. I agree with that. The PNM dead. But how could you be a PNM till you're dead? How could you be? But you know, Tommy, before that, folks, I'll get to the chat, eh? Somebody sent me this thing here. And I also do an editorial on it. I want to play this. Let me take this call. Mr. Aruka, welcome.
Yeah, good day, Sunday. Uncle Joe, Professor Wall. Uncle Joe and Professor Wall. It's not every African take make any statement they just know. And you see, every African, we dealing with a specific kind of African, the PNMites and them, Because there are plenty African in dotage like them, But them is under a brainwash, which is a brainwash system from the grandmother, and a doggy beggy lifestyle way. They don't know. They don't want to educate themselves, to better themselves, to call that plenty of them, and they feeding off of the government like how Rowley had them and things. But it's not every African foolish like them. And so the statements have to be specific. You understand? And you see this racial thing with the pushing. That is a big fantasy. Don't racial in no Trinidad. But what we Indian living next door to me, they selling so double selling, pie selling African. Down in the thing down here in the normal. It's not racial between no African and Indian. That's a propaganda with the PNM and the elites to make it look like it had this big racial thing. I telling you that. Yeah. Have a good day, brother.
For me, I saw this photo today. You see the one top says too much? And then the one at the bottom says we got nothing. We were told to wean off the government. All you remember that? When the former went up in Lavantel and tell the people that to wean themselves off the government.
That's right.
Right? You telling people to wean themselves off the government. Right? Well, listen to what Genevieve had it say.
I know our time is over. Our time is over. What we do for our time to be over. We are supporters of PNM. That is why they say it. We had too much under them.
Yeah? But I am going to make this statement. Tommy, I am going to make this statement. One of the biggest gangs in Trinidad and Tobago is the PNM. Yes, I said it. The PNM is one of the biggest gangs in Trinidad and Tobago. I want you all to listen to this. We're going to get back to that on the show.
The biggest gang in Trinidad isn't in Lavantil or Beetham. It's wearing suits and sitting in the Red House. Let me expose the real power players. You think street gangs run Trinidad? Nah. Follow the money. Every major construction contract, every import license, every government deal. There's a small group of families, some in politics, some in business, who've controlled this country since before independence. They decide who eats and who starves, and they profit whether PNM or UNC in power. Here's the playbook. Award your friend a $500 million contract. He donates back to your campaign. The project takes twice as long, costs double, and half the work is garbage. Meanwhile, that money could have built schools, paid teachers, created jobs for youth. But nah, somebody's cousin building another mansion in West Moorings. And crime? It's useful to them. Keep the population scared and divided. Keep us blaming each other. Indian versus African, PNM versus UNC, North versus South. While we fighting over crumbs, they eating the whole cake. The same politicians crying about crime in public are the ones blocking anti-corruption laws in Parliament. This is the part they don't want you sharing. So prove them wrong. Share this right now. Comment I see you if you know exactly who I'm talking about. And drop the eye emoji if you want part 4 where I name names and show receipts. Y'all ready for that? Follow up.
Tommy, we have terrestrial. Is that, folks, I hope I'm getting it correct, right? It's terrestrial? Terrestrial, right? You see all them abandoned houses up there, Tommy? All that amount of money that was wasted, Tommy. This is what I'm talking about. And it's the PNM.
You know, I want you to specify the RPNM. And the reason why I say that is because Manning 2020 vision was on point, and he had the checks and balances in place to not fail, even though he was doing a massive housing push. I believed in what he was doing, but the whole apple cart got upset by Mr. R.
Okay, I'll take your admonition on that. I'll take your admonition on that one.
Because I lost big time with that effort, because I went for broke because I so believed in what Manning was doing. And the support was good up until Mr. R decided to upset the apple cart. And now that I look at it from hindsight, I realized that Mr. R was being influenced by the 1%ers to upset Manning's apple cart.
I take your admonition on that one. I take it. I take it. I take that. You see, because, you know, it is so sad to me that, and that's why they call him the Black Syrian. So here's the picture. We got too much. And then the bunch of supporters of the PNM that look like you and I, Tommy, we got nothing. We were told to wean ourselves off the government. That's what he told them, you know. All they had to wean all this stuff off the government, you know. That's what he said. Tommy, let me take this call off here. Give me one.
Just tune in to WZYE 95.9 FM. We broadcast out of East Orange, New Jersey, every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10, and on Sunday from 1 to 4. Let's talk politics.
Okay, Tommy, thank you. Thank you. So, folks, I want you all to listen to this. This is a WZYE TV analysis. Because this picture here tell 1,000 words, right? And the fact, the evidence is there. We got too much under the PNM. While the people who put the PNM in power, they got nothing or next to nothing. And then they were told to wean themselves off the government. Yeah, wean all themselves off the government. Take a listen to this.
WZYE TV editorial analysis. WZYE TV editorial analysis. We got too much, while the PNM black base got too little. The message in this image is difficult to ignore. For a decade, from 2015 to 2025, the People's National Movement governed Trinidad and Tobago. Yet a legitimate question deserves to be asked. Did the black PNM supporters who consistently for years supported the PNM actually receive a commensurate share of the benefits of government? For many working class and black lower income PNM supporters, the answer appears to be no. They voted. They campaigned. They defended the party. They showed up at political meetings and stood behind the PNM through difficult economic times. But many continued to struggle with stagnant incomes, deteriorating infrastructure, inadequate public services, and limited economic opportunities. The PNM had 26.3% of them living below the poverty line, the highest in the history of Trinidad and Tobago. Meanwhile, Trinidad and Tobago's political economy has long featured a relatively small circle of wealthy and influential business interests with substantial access to decision makers. That is where the phrase, "we got too much," becomes particularly provocative. The issue should not be reduced to ethnicity. The real question is whether political and economic influence became excessively concentrated among a small, well-connected elite. And that is precisely the conversation that WZYE TV believes Trinidad and Tobago needs to have. Genevieve Hadid's statement can be used as evidence that certain business interests, the 1%, received too much under the PNM. Recent reporting confirms that the Hadid family's business and political connections have become part of a much larger national debate about wealth, influence, and political power. The irony is striking. The people who formed the PNM's political base could spend 10 years waiting for meaningful economic improvement, while questions persisted about whether the politically connected and financially powerful were receiving disproportionate access and advantages. The question can simply be asked, what did the PNM give its black supporters? And an even more uncomfortable question is, who did the PNM government really work for? The simple answer, not for its black supporters. Because political loyalty should never mean that ordinary supporters are expected to vote, defend, and sacrifice, while a privileged few reap the rewards. WZYE TV's bottom line. A government should be judged not by how well connected its beneficiaries are, but by whether ordinary citizens, the people who work, pay taxes, and vote, actually see their lives improve. And if the evidence shows that benefits were disproportionately concentrated among a small group of powerful interests, the electorate has every right to ask why. WZYE TV. Caribbean News. No filter, no fear. WZ.
Yeah, good afternoon to you, Professor Wall Street and Tommy. And how are you, goodly gentlemen?
Quite good.
So I wouldn't stray from the topic. Africans for sale. No, I've noticed, not now, but it has been quite a while, that the PNM and their trolls using the term Africans for sale. All right. So we had an incident with Faris Alwari and a young lawyer, John Bates. And she was thrown under the bus. Was she an African for sale? Was she an African for sale? Well, yes. I remember we had one of those PNM trolls early o'clock, right? Me coming up with videos and statements about African for sale. I just had his name in my, but I don't think his name may be not worth mentioning. But we have prominent people in the UNC of African descent. The AG, Professor Selwyn Kojo, both ministers of security, whether it be Homeland or Defense, Minister of Culture. When last I checked, I think I checked over 40 of them, right? And then they like to use the term about Indian government. The only difference is the government is run by an Indian, a person of East Indian descent, which is Kamala Costa Bissessa. And I can't remember when a country is supposed to be run by purely ethnicity. I know it's good policies and programs, not so? Yes. So what will they say about the people in Tobago, right? Whom are mainly people of African descent? Will the PNM go and tell Fali, or all those people who supported Fali, Africans for sale? But I think it's a strategy to make people feel less than they are. But I don't think the PNM, the people in the UNC government, will be bothered by any such remarks. And if you remember clearly, when Obama came to Trinidad, under Mr. Manning, they built a big wall to hide many of the yes, to hide many, to hide many of their. They didn't want Obama to see where they live. So they had to put a big wall. And under Rowley, the king of Ghana came in 2023. And they had to divert his well, he's from Ghana, but he's Ghana. Yeah, location is Ghana, Ashanti. Yeah. Yeah. So what the PM is trying to promote there is horrendous, because you treat your voter base like that. And then, when election time comes, $300 and a red jersey. So they are not for sale. And then you keep asking the question where they're getting money from. I see you had a short video of it where Imbo said how they were win $900 million. That's WASA, right?
I told you WASA owes 900 million, almost a billion, to contractors for all the projects that WASA has done. How they paying that? MTS owes hundreds of millions of dollars for school construction. How they paying that? HTC owes hundreds of millions of dollars for housing construction. How they paying that? The government is broke. The government has no money.
So hear me now. Hear me now. That didn't happen. That didn't happen on April 28th, 2025. No, but I say that just didn't happen on April 28th, 2025. And then they have shot themselves in the leg. I can't say in the foot. Because some of them still walking. Right? Because they were asking, when cameras said that you were going to do various things, they were asking the question, where are you going to get the money from? So then they knew beforehand that the treasury had no money. Am I correct? All right. So there you go. So you gentlemen have a great day. Yeah.
No audio.
Did you hear the audio on the YouTube video?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Look. Hey, Patricia Weed, welcome. Listen to this. Thanks, Marabella. Patricia Weed says, Wall Street, you and Xander went to the same school making up words. Patricia Weed, which words are make up? Tell me which words are make up. Please tell me which words. And she said LMAO. Tell me which words are make up. I helping you to enhance your vocabulary. So when you go back and talk to your PNM, your miseducated PNM compatriots, you could start using them kind of words. You ain't gonna tell them you learn them words in the village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. You ain't gonna tell them that. But that is all right. You don't have to give us credit. But we want you now, with your enhanced vocabulary, to use them words with the miseducated PNM supporters that you need to talk to. And you see, the thing about it there is that that's why I don't really Tommy. That's why I doesn't really address the stuff with the African for sale thing, you know. The reason why I don't address it is because it just make no sense. So when you're supporting the PNM and the PNM and get you nothing, what are you?
For sale. That's for sale.
You for sale. Because you ain't getting nothing and you still staying there. Eh?
And the minute the PNM decide to even up the playing field and try to bring up some of their supporters, because when the 2020 vision plan was in place, it sure enough it was helping some of the middle and smaller man to come up. You upset the apple
The Black Syrian. The Black Syrian had no interest. Absolutely none. He wanted to keep those who are the bottom of the socioeconomic ladder in the sub-basement. As a matter of fact, he wanted to put the knee on their neck and keep them in the sub-basement?
Because I lived it. I know it. I saw what was happening, and it wasn't opportunities for just Africans. It was opportunities for all Trinidadians.
Let me take this call. Mr. Intellectual, welcome.
Hey, blessed afternoon, Pro and Uncle T, everybody in the village.
Blessed evening.
Well,
Same to you, my friend.
I really have to laugh, you know, because Trinidad getting real ridiculous. The intellectual capacity of the opposition, right? I really thought they had something, you know, especially me, who had looked at Penelope Becker as somebody with integrity and all this kind of thing, all because I knew her brother back in school days with my younger brother. And the kind of conversations that we used to have and things. But to listen to a lawyer speak the way how she does, it really baffles me. Eh? Yeah, it baffles me. So my thing is, you don't want the population to feel that you're not supporting crime, you're not supporting the crime initiative, right? But you're blocking everything that the government do. So you telling me that you want to fight crime, but you're fighting the government for fighting crime. You could make it make sense for me?
No, I can't.
The PNM Corporation in Tunapuna stop a project. Right? Because them didn't get what? Approval?
That's what it is.
Or they didn't talk to the corporation, they didn't inform the corporation. But them against crime, eh? But they stop it. You understand?
Yeah.
So you're telling me that if you're against crime and you see something happening to stop the crime, you ain't gonna find a middle ground and let things move forward.
No, they didn't get the blessing.
Say that again, Tom.
Sorry?
I said they didn't get to bless the project, so they're against it.
They didn't get to bless the project, so they're against it.
All right. Well, I guess they might have to swing the chalice and the and light the incense.
Yeah.
But here is now, Professor. Right? Everybody talking this race talk and all this kind of thing, and it all on the news, and people talking to all these social activists and how they call them, social scientists, and everybody putting in their piece. But you know, nobody is saying anything about where it originating from, who are the people propagating it, and why are they propagating it. Nobody mentioning that, you know, where the source of this racism talk coming from, who started it, why it started, and who defending it, and who helping propagate it. You're not hearing nothing about that, you know, but you're talking about the small man and them who making the comment, right? That you're causing division in the society. But who doing it? I want us to take...
You want to hear my opinion?
Yes, I would like to.
The Fourth Estate is doing a splendiferous job making sure that stays at the forefront and that they keep the society in disarray.
Again, Uncle Timmy, and you know that is the PNM propaganda machinery from ever since, right?
Right.
Correct.
That's PNM party group number 4, you know, it's not the fourth at state, you know. That's PNM party group number 4. Anyhow, gentlemen, I think I take up enough of your time, but my thing is, this, nobody asking the correct questions, and everybody just popping up and saying what they want. Have a blessed evening.
Thank you. Yeah. Tommy, Patricia Weed says, Mr. Tommy, remember when you got contracts under the PNM? She wants to remind you, Tommy, that you get contracts under the PNM, and since you get contract, Tommy, you're supposed to support the PNM till you're dead. You're supposed to be at PNM till you're dead because you get contracts under the PNM. And if you get contracts under the PNM, you know, it's like the PNM give you education, Tommy. So you're supposed to support PNM till you're dead because them give you education. Them was the government for the longest.
I'll tell her something.
Eh?
I'll tell Ms. Reed. It was under Prime Minister Manning. And Manning had a vision which was an excellent vision, and it was going to take this country in a direction that we would have been all proud of today.
Yeah.
But of course, Mr. R upset the apple cart, made a whole lot of people lose a whole lot of money, including me. That money that I spent on that project, it was money that was in reserve for my family that I leveraged because I so believed in what Mr. Manning had in train. Because what I presented couldn't have failed under normal circumstances. And it failed because of Mr. R. That's all I got to say.
Mr. Florida, welcome.
Yeah, good evening again, Ms. Hanson. Ms. Hanson, that way you know play there with him, bro. You telling me, you showing them where the people them was living in for the past 10 years, how it dilapidated. So I want that. You showing them how the 1% get all the wealth in this country.
Yeah.
You know play that thing with Mr. Imbo, they talking about how much debts we in. Yeah. And we had to do again to change them PNM Sycophant mind, Ms. Hanson. What is again you had to do?
I just make a smoothie. I had to get him some of a smoothie.
No, but they seen it in reality. Reality, that is reality. And you tell me them still coming here and defending PNM, Ms. Hanson? Sad. All right, look on.
Yeah, man. So, folks, let me show you the government getting it done, in spite or despite of the PNM propaganda. Take a listen to this.
Is he trying to run here? There are days we'll put together and persons tell that they can come and whatever you're missing, whether you want to make a passport application, a driving permit application, whatever the application that you want to make, we will have that address there at the convenience of the office. Some of these containers will be used for that. Talk to the members of the public, meet the business community, walk, talk to the children, go to the churches, and build up that community arrangement we used to have. That used to be almost perfect. That is what we're trying to rebuild.
Did I see that somewhere?
Bulletproof containers? If they weren't bulletproof, I would have said so, but they are. It's about safety and security also for the men and women that will occupy them.
Is this a U.S. partnership type of program here in terms of?
What I will tell you is this, we always appreciate what our partners are doing with and for us.
Is the U.S. involved in this particular project?
I say again, I always appreciate what our partners, our allies are doing with and for us.
I know, of course we appreciate, but just trying to get are they involved in this particular project?
And we continue to appreciate what our allies and our partners continue to do for us and with us.
This among them.
We continue to appreciate what our allies and partners are doing for us and with us.
How many officers could I expect to see?
That is a strategic question, and I wouldn't want to answer it this time. That will lie on the Commissioner of Police and his team, and the member of the Chief of Defense Staff and his team.
You see also that from last night to this morning, like what are the areas reaching out to you guys for?
Diego Martin, Caranage, Maloney, Hova, and these places don't want one. Trin City, Cora, Sandy Grande, Coco, Manzanella, Rio Claro, Penal, Faizabad, Siparia, Guapo, Point Fortin, Cedros, I could go on Tobago, ask for 4. All right. Right tomorrow? Oh, Sunday. Sunday? Hey, yo. Well, thanks, sir. Thanks, Samuel. Nana, go to the club. We take it on your club. Go get with it. Thanks, man. You good? Yes, good enough. No. Okay.
Let's see for yourself. The PNM the work progress. Them the work progress in the country. Anything they can do to stall progress in the country, that is their modus operandi. That's it. Anything they can do to stall progress. Stall. Anything they can do. Yeah? Anything they can do. Yeah. Monica says that PNM, that reporter went PNM school, Roger that. Yeah. What's the implant? What that plant? Tommy, you ever hear the PNM had plans, right, to put up them structures across Trinidad and Tobago? Maybe I missed it. Is it possible we missed it? Yeah? But all across the country, people want it. Tobago want 4. Tobago want 4. Yeah? So, Mr. Ruka, welcome.
Yeah, good day. Uncle Tom, Professor. The way how the PNM moving. So if the PNM happen to come in power, what are they trying to tell me? They want to deal with America? I wonder if they could answer that question. If the PNM was to come in power, why they say that? They don't want to deal with America? Have a good day.
Thank you. What you watch, We're giving all it. Listen, watch it. Wasting time. Time is of the essence. We're not wasting time. Let PNM waste time, and PNM want to know about if it went before the OPR, if it qualify, if it all kind of thing. Crime, that is the anti-crime plan. Yes, that's it. Yes,
they're just wasting time.
Wasting time. Wasting precious time. Right? And you know what? Yeah, they're wasting time, but we have to answer them when they want to waste time. Anderson, welcome.
So, Wall Street.
Anderson, I want to ask you a question. Can I ask you a question? No, go ahead. Make a contribution.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, make a contribution. Go ahead.
Mr. Wall Street, Uncle Tommy.
Good afternoon,
this is a long time I hear you.
Yeah.
Brooklyn and everybody who listening. Before you ask me that question, I called to ask you and all the listeners, I'll look at it in chat and all. And let's share the life. If you all you know who is the biggest PNM, or who is the biggest PNM until they're dead. The biggest PNM and will dead at PNM is Twiggy. And I go to all why. Joy was at the Savannah for the emancipation thing, but downtown wherever you see the woman was telling. The woman who was telling the minister, you promised me for next week and mom to today, and you promised me for tomorrow and mom today. Twiggy and that lady and all the boys, right? Nobody can control a PNM called like Twiggy and people like Terrence. They had a deep meeting. A deep meeting before everything started, and the person that spearhead the operation are not asking all you. I on the ground, I don't ask all you nothing. Unless they do something in America or something overseas, but probably your uncle Tommy can help me with that. Or me ask all you nothing happening in emancipation, they're telling all you. You know, Twiggy was the who had spearheaded that operation. A woman spoke to me hours this morning. She said, Anderson, she said, I got change man and all. The boys got a kakada in a person. And because the minister had promised to give something. But what tell the ministers and them? Instead of all the promising PNM people thing, all the promise Anderson now. Promise Joy don't mind she ugly, or let's say she black and ugly. All the promise people like Joy thing too now. Or probably only man. No promise to give them nothing. Twiggy does make a live video with an underwear or namely panty. And I said a great thing you see pushing out of the underwear. Right? And push a rum bottle up in the grey. I said, this is Kamala. With a bottle of punching. Yeah, but she do good. The UNC do good for her. Yeah, the pushing master. They say she could make tea. Watching that face alone, me would have done me a bottle of water. And this is what was the outcome. Well, Mr. Walsh, you can ask me anything.
And listen, I saw a post there. It says on Facebook, Solia Anderson. And it was referencing the Prime Minister. Did you put up that post?
No. That's the same person. And I get kicked off by that. The same person who put up take the sign from me when I mark him, but have a Merry Christmas in front of the Red House. It's the same person did that.
So that sign, that wasn't your sign with respect to the Prime Minister. You didn't put that up?
No.
All right. I say, you know we just do understand, we just keep it real. So I say, you call, I got to ask you if, because you know it's going around now.
People like me, it's people like me who are treat. Who as nobody from that cell. Right? Even though me ain't got nothing, I'll come and say me ain't got nothing. But to go all out to disrespect the Prime Minister, me ain't doing that.
All right.
Right? Likewise, someone who get in. Right? But I wanna say I want if somebody can pass on anyhow, I could text him and say myself. Right? You don't promise these people nothing. These people are paying them till they're dead. Watch what I say, eh? Just let anything happen. I mean, you ask the Honorable Philip Potts, I call that man honorable, but that man make me cry every time I see that video. When the children said they had no string, and he and his sister can come out and play, and that man changed on the whole parking lot at Alparo. Tears came to my genuine mister. Huh? And what you wanted is a ball for the youth saying Isha River? I want you to know. 10 fellas don't like you on Isha River at all. I get a lengthy story. And I tell you, this Twiggy, she's a hustler, she's a this, she's a political jamet, name it. Right? How you could do something like that? What do your man promise you so? To gather these people to boo your man. And what do people tell you? The boo wasn't for the Prime Minister. They had not planned to boo the Prime Minister. That get together and the plan, the thing. The woman was in his center. How the woman who telling me that was in his center, everything. Trying action all and nothing. I get shit from your horse's mouth. How you could do that? You, oh God, you're walking Wassa. All you do is go in the yard and make noise. My nephew is a big boy there. My nephew is a supervisor in Wassa. No government in Paine. His father was a supervisor, he's a supervisor today. Right? How you could do that? You resign. You resign because they find you have too much of grain here. So you resign from AGC. They're going to pick you up now and put you in Wassa. Barry, for that. Is that all? That's the best you can do, boy? That's the best you cannot find nothing else to do?
Thank you, Anderson.
You cannot find nothing else?
Score the goal, score the goal, score the goal.
I scored the goal there. Yeah. I want people to know that boo wasn't for the Prime Minister. That was not for the Prime Minister.
Thank you. Thank you. Always say welcome to Dilam. Is it Dilam? Was that Dilam, boy? I wonder why. Dilam. Say welcome to Delam. Delam. I said Delam. Say welcome to Delam. Yeah? But folks, listen to this one too, Boy, so much, So much, so much. So much. Listen to this one. 2,000 requests received. 2,000, 2,000. Tobago 1-4. Tobago 1-4. Alistair, welcome.
Yeah, Professor.
Yeah.
Wall Street. I wouldn't be long.
Yeah.
I sent down a video for you.
Okay.
But you don't have to play it today. But you can play it and tell me if that is not pointing towards a PNM government that's ruled for the last 10 years.
Okay.
All right, I downloaded it. You should get it. Well, that is not too long ago.
All right.
So, right. And before I go, you all having the
fraud of the week?
Fraud of the week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After the top of the hour.
All right.
Yeah.
The top of the hour. So I don't be much. I don't like too much chatting. So my fraud of the week will be in with.
Okay. Cool. All right.
Nice.
Who's fraud of the week?
Pinal, turn on your TV.
Yeah.
Turn on your TV.
Yeah. Turn on that TV for me, girl. Right, I'm turning it down. You understand? I want to give you some instances of Trinidad and Tobago.
Okay.
PNM history and the people and the black people, how they were misled.
All right.
When Eric Williams took this country, he took it at a fair and square point. Unite the people, build your country, work your country, make trade union leader and build union from 4 to 5 working over. Under 1 and 2, they're not taking nobody. What's going on there now? The people now that to mislead Eric Williams teaching and want to divide and rule. There was certain PNM diehard in the party. Say, well, we will make a Muslim by one side, we will make a Hindu people one side, we will make a Baptist people one side, we will make a Christian church, a Presbyterian church, everything divide and rule. They practice that church thing until this present day. All now, Trinidad and Tobago citizens being suffered by the transmission of separation. On the other hand, the people around the PNM party and the PNM leader, Eric Williams, they try all how to discriminate until they punish the man when the man wants doctor and police. They left him for 4 or 5 hours to die on his feet. Now, the Trinidadian is paying for this, the bad habit and the stupidity of that they come in black. The only black people I know is the Congo. The Congo, they destroy one another. They have group segregation, just like we Lavantil have and other states have divide, rule, and killing. They want to implement that because we only take the money and ship it in the Congo to see if it could bring some Congonians and mislead the Trinidadian black people. They get through Jamaica, they get through Haiti, they get through Tapada, Barbados. This is real history and Quebec. Keep it in mind and understand what I say. I'd be very thankful when you're observing the speech and what they perform in a scene, you will catch all of them lovers of liars. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. So, folks, I want you to take a listen to this.
2,000 requests received for 246 police posts. Tobago wants 4 posts. PNM pushback. Despite the message telegraphed to Homeland Security Minister Roger Alexander by People's National Movement, PNM pushback on a police post construction in his Tunapuna constituency, Alexander battled on Thursday night, hands-on, alongside work on the Grand Bazaar Interchange police post. And work's also ongoing at the Taruba flyover, among the first of the 30 units targeted for a December Christmas gift completion. Named locations include 10 South Central areas, with more to be identified. However, a deluge of 2,000 requests from people and entities for 246 posts, confirmed by authorities, has indicated a high public response to government's initiative, which presented tangibles to cope with crime challenge. Requests include from Belmont, Morvant, and Tobago, which wants 4 posts. PNM pushback is, however, holding government firmly to account, lest it breaks the law the posts are expected to uphold. Following government's 2 states of emergency SWE, the plan appears to hint the current SWE won't be extended after its September 13th deadline, and contingencies are being prepared to cover TNT against a possible post-SOE crime surge. Beyond police army presence, the initiative seeks the wide outreach embrace of communities, security officials say. And we end surrendering on construction. Work apace. If a post is part of a house's structural foundation, they said police posts will offer that support, an extra hand, to community residents, particularly elderly and youths requiring assistance. Deepening of public relationships with law enforcement is particularly geared to improve rapport with the TNT police service, a long-coveted goal. Alexander recently said the police post plan, part of government's anti-crime program, is an introduction of the Zones of Special Operations framework, which is among anti-crime program elements. ZOSO legislation, which required a special majority vote for passage, was defeated in the Senate in January. Defeated bills can be returned to Parliament after 6 months. While police posts and TPS Army personnel may not require ZOSO legislation, it's ahead what else from the ZOSO framework government seeks to pass law on, likely via simple majority vote, when Parliament resumes just before September 13th SWE end. Government security thrust is also expected to receive assistance from the United States' recently launched Joint Task Force Western Hemisphere, JTFWHEM, complementing the work of the 18-nation Americas Counter-Cartel Coalition, which involves TNT. It integrates military capabilities with the 18 nations, increasing operational effectiveness against regional security threats. U.S. Ambassador-designate Jennifer Johnson-Carroll, whose comments acknowledged TNT's crime and energy problems, noted the good relationship which the U.S. is experiencing with TNT right now. Beyond data center AI and steel plant plans, TNT's deepening links with U.S. ally Israel also earned the country positive spotlight, with Israel's offers and negative from Palestine and Muslim spokespersons. The U.S., TNT, Israel circle mirrors developments in Venezuela, which, in July, hosted a top U.S. delegation discussing security energy plans, and which also strengthened links with Israel, which is now assisting that country's post-earthquake restructuring. U.S. and Israeli thrusts with TNT and Venezuela have therefore reinforced the U.S. footprint in the hemisphere. The PM's announcement of the police posts deftly shifted attention to a positive development after the messages government received from heckling of the culture minister and UTT chairman at last Saturday's African Emancipation Day celebrations, and PERSID, the Cesar's rebuke, blanking subsequent celebrations. In case United National Congress members' reactions to the recent Hadid Sabga detentions were flat, Persad, the Cesar fought back the heckling with dog whistles of division to her supporters, promoting it as PNM weaponization of the event, continuing, in turn, to weaponize the C-word race bogey, despite furor over Star Sabga's alleged use. Raising concerns regarding upcoming independence celebrations in Port of Spain, now perceived as ground zero for testing government. After government's 15 months, if it wasn't clear before feedback was muttered, stupsed, posted, heard in lines or public transport, vented, ranted, or intercepted, African Emancipation Day heckling brought home to government that certain links are broken, even if members remain loyal, and that government's numbers may have a bigger deficit than the 2027 budget now in final preparation. Beyond joblessness and stagnant economy, government faces the combined fallout from the Hadid Sabga matter and PN mites returning home. How effective the police post plan is, how it aids government's recoup, and PNM's response remain ahead.
So there you have it, folks. 2,000 requests. 246 police posts. Tobago wants 4. Right? The facts are there. Right? This is part of the anti-crime. PNM want a crime plan. The government have an anti-crime plan. Two difference, eh? We explain you guys the difference between a crime plan and an anti-crime plan. Okay? This government is about an anti-crime plan. And these are the things. Why do PNM want to stop something like this? Why? I don't get it, Tommy. Why are they trying to stop something like this? Yeah,
from
why?
there. It didn't come from them, so it has to stop.
Yeah. I think this is why the PNM want to stop something like that. This is why.
It's selfish.
Yeah, but this is why though. I think this have a lot to do with it.
Laid to rest, laid to rest, laid to rest, laid to rest. It's alleged, it's alleged, it's alleged, it's alleged. Hey, tell them Kamala say PNM dead. Petrotrain workers say the party dead, dead, dead. Bubba billions missing from.
I think that's why the PNM, anything the current government try to implement, the PNM go try to destroy it. And that's why they're going to try to destroy it. So folks, 2 hours in the book, 1 more to go. We're going to take a quick break. It's Sunday Talk, Let's Talk Politics. Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. Stick and stay, folks. We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
I just want all you to know one thing. When it comes to certain politicians, I don't care for them. Penny, I don't care for she. I don't care for he. Dolly, I don't care for she. Stewarty, I don't care for he. For 9 long years they sit in the chairs. Country get bruised and nobody care. Crime run wild, money gone astray. Now they in opposition, everybody have something to say. They talking solution morning, noon and night. But when they had power, nothing wasn't right. Economy sinking, people living in fear. Now all of a sudden everybody's an engineer. Penny talking like she have the plan. But where that plan was when Rowley was the man. Marvin,
I don't care for he.
Scotland,
I don't care for he.
Regis,
I don't care for she. I don't care for them.
Manning shouting from the back of the line, explaining today what he forget in 9. Marvin talking safety, crime and control. But when he was there, crime take a toll. They posting videos, plenty long speech explaining now what they couldn't reach. They hoping people memory short, but suffering though erase so fast. They had the chance, they had the rain, and leave the country in social pain. Marvin,
I don't care for he.
Kareem,
I don't care for he.
Hans,
I don't care for he.
the opposition.
I don't care for them.
You all left the country in a mess and expect it to be cleaned up in 8 months. Delusional.
I don't care for she.
Calm.
I don't care for he.
Dolly.
I don't care for she.
Stuarty. I don't care for he. PNM.
This is the end.
I don't care for them.
PNM forever.
You want to take it, just shove it up your ass.
Asking who leak it, who talking, who listening. Somebody asking who opposing, who defending, who quaking. Somebody asking.
Somebody get them bullets in the head. Our time is over. What? We are supporters of PNM. We had too much under them. Oh God, where's George Young? Where all these people open their blasted mouths and talk?
I can't applaud a private line finding itself in public time. Who breached the trust? We need to know, because tomorrow whose call will show. But once the curtain open wide, the words themselves can never hide. Now the nation listening close to every sentence that was spoke. One name call out from the line. Where is Stuart? I wonder why. Auntie, your mouth to stink. Now poor Stuart have to sing. Auntie, you went too far. Why you disrespect the Prime Minister? Auntie, you went too far. Bullet to head, not we ministers. Auntie, you went too far. That kind of language is for the bad. Auntie, you went too far. You gon' make everybody lose their visa. Auntie, you went too far. Just go make me switch me water. Hey. Calling people by their race can never put this country in a better place. Mixed up trend, baby, one family tree. Respect is how it always should be. Debate the issues, that's alright. But don't let hatred steal the light. The office deserves respect as well. No matter who the voters tell. Auntie, you went too far. Why you disrespect the Prime Minister? Auntie, you went too far. Bullet to head, not we ministers. Auntie, you went too far. That kind of language is for the bad. Auntie, you went too far. You gon' make everybody lose their visa. Yeah, Auntie, you went too far. Yeah, go make me switch me water.
You want to take it, just shove it up your ass.
Hold on, cool your temper, cool your tone. PNM dead, bury them now. Political cemetery, hear the people growl. PNM dead, bury them deep in the ground. Political cemetery, no resurrection sound. PNM dead, bury them now. Political cemetery. Hear the people growl. PNM dead. Bury them deep in the ground. Political cemetery, no resurrection sound. Too many lies, too many broken promise. Rich getting richer, poor left with nothing amis. East-west corridor suffering over 50 years long. Still voting PNM like them under heavy spell strong. Not for the people, not for the people, not for the family, not for the family, not for the youth, not for we future. Tragedy. Them take the vote, then vanish with the power. East, west still rotting after 50 years sour. Pothole roads, schools falling apart. Hospitals crowded while big shots live smart. Promise sweet during campaign season. After election, pure betrayal and treason. Them say for all, but only serve them crew. We stunting daily, them living large true. PNM dead, bury them deep in the ground. Political cemetery, no resurrection sound. Too many lies, too many broken promise. Rich getting richer, poor left with nothing honest. East-west corridor suffering over 50 years long. Still voting PNM like them under heavy spell strong. Not for the people, not for the people, not for the family, not for the family, not for the youth, not for we future. Tragedy. Mommy working double, daddy stress overload. Children with no hope, just pain on the road. No jobs, no chance, no real opportunity. Just gunshots ringing and political hypocrisy. Them bill for the elite. We get the scraps and dust corridor crying out, but them ears full of rust. Time to wake up, break the cycle clean. Vote them out, end the suffering scene. How many more lies you go swallow down? How many broken promises before you turn around? PNM done finish, dead and gone. Bury them deep, sing the funeral song. PNM dead. Bury them deep in the ground. Political cemetery. Seal them in, no sound. Too many lies, too many frauds. East-west suffering, we don't take it hard. Not for the people, not for the family, not for the future. PNM mystery. PNM dead. East-west still bleeding. Time to change instead.
That the PNM has found itself in, as the gentleman would have said rightly. Dr. Eric Williams, many years ago, said that every single member of the PNM is a propagandist of the PNM. And one of the first things I will do as your new chairman is to ensure that the propagandists of the PNM must be deployed on every nook and every cranny of this country, and we will chase them away on social media, and that the gospel of the PNM must be known to every single citizen of this country.
Remember to take the gospel of the PNM and to spread it in your homes, your villages, in your offices, and throughout the length and breadth of Trinidad and Tobago.
Y'all can't make this up, man. You cannot make this up.
This PNM tell a dead thing can't work because I will dead.
Fire! 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 Fire!
We are back with you. He's Uncle Tommy. I'm Professor Wall Street. Right here on Sunday Talk, Let's Talk Politics with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, do your WZYE civic duty. Share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Like, share, subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
So at 973-609-6509. 973-609-6509.
Thank you. Ms. Santa Cruz, welcome.
Good afternoon, Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and to everybody out there in the village. Wall Street, you know, I have to do this one live. I couldn't make a voice note because I had to walk with all the holy water and the red lavender thing, like if I'm dealing with the Gasparillo buck. Because I'm dealing with a Maloney buck. I'm dealing with a Maloney buck who like to spread propaganda of the PNM. Let me deal with this one first. I want to tell him, you don't study the Pink Palace, study your own. Because that Pink Palace is well accounted for. Anybody traveling on the SS Erin Road long before 2010 elections would have seen that house going up. And like anybody else, Wall Street, tell me if I'm wrong, once you get, I know for sure, I don't want to be prejudicial in saying this, but Indian people, once we get our hands on money, we build our homes, cheer up, until we get what we want. I am speaking from experience, right? And that is how we saw that house being built in Superior. When Patrick Manning stand up with the picture, and you see what Rowley do that same hand, but why Patrick Manning didn't come and tell us about all the buildings his wife have and rented out, while she was local government minister renting out to the government. But you see, nobody don't see them thing and say them thing, because all what PNM do hide down, right? It hide down. The lady built her house, chirrup. She brought all the receipts in Parliament and laid it on the Hansard. But God don't want to know about the pink house. I tell you, that man is not a real man. He's not a real man, Wall Street, right? Now you come now and you're saying, what? Wall Street, he put it up on the chat, and I'm not making up anything because, you know, I don't make up things, right? Wall Street say before the election, we shouldn't be talking about the last government. So why we talk about the last government now? Now you tell me, PNM from let me start. They started it from 3 months after the People's Partnership government won the elections. Rowley was on a rampage against that government. And Rowley continued right through until 2028 before the election, after he left. Right? It was one thing after the next. He got into office. He spent 5 years, and he spent those 5 years talking the UNC government. He lied about the UNC government. They thief out all the money. They thief out the Heritage and Stabilization Fund. And then we get to find out in 2015, December of 2015, he had a press conference. He told the country, together with him, but he told the country, our resources, we have a lot of resources, right? Every ministry had an unspent balance of 500 million, including life sport. We are taking that money and we are going to finish the aquatic center. I didn't know 139 million, I think he said. I didn't know water was costing so much for the aquatic center because they had nothing to do. We are going to take some of it to fix up the recreation grounds, I think, across the country. Where is it? Where was it done? Right? Every time they come here about talking, then they had another 4 years on something. They continue by talking the UNC. But this government in office, 1 year, 3 months, and 13 days. And we must not talk about the PNM and Beckles and Rowley and whoever. And Wall Street, you are hearing it coming out of the public accounts. You are hearing it coming out, the corruption that was there. So what we supposed to do? Not talk about them? So Penny run a race? Oh, Kamala can't run a race. Kamala didn't enter office to run a race? Penny was in some dance hall, right? Oh, Kamala can't dance. If Kamala want to dance, Kamala could dance. Kamala have to go show off. Because let me tell you something. We know Penny could run race. We know Penny could We know Penny could fight. Right? She could stick fight. We know she could dance. And go for one thing. She cannot be a prime minister in this country. Wall Street, I thank you.
Thank you.
Fraud. Coming up next, fraud of the week. Fraud. Coming up next, fraud of the week.
Folks, we're in the segment with fraud of the week. You can either call us with your fraud of the week, put your fraud of the week in the chat, or send a voice with fraud of the week. Nuts Cake already give Gordon Ganga Chana, Dryden Joseph fraud of the week. Alistair, who did Alistair say? Oh, Alistair say was Imbu. So we have that, right? So we have Nuts Cake saying Gordon Ganga Chana, Dryden Joseph is fraud of the week. Alistair previously stated his fraud of the week is Imbu. So folks, fraud of the week, fraud of the week. Give us your fraud of the week. Give us your fraud of the week. Who is your fraud of the week? Tommy, you want to give us your fraud of the week?
Fraud, fraud, fraud. Coming up next, fraud of the week.
Tommy, you want to give us your fraud of the week?
I wanted to give the chairman of the Regional Corporation.
Okay, so put one for the chairman of the Tanapuna Regional Corporation. Put one for the Tanapuna Regional Corporation. My fraud of the week. Hold on, eh? Tommy, I think I have to agree with you, Tommy, that the fraud of the week, but it has to be an individual. All right, the fraud of the week is the Tanapuna Regional Corporation chairman. Yeah. But anyway, folks, the post on in Etihad ground, it's almost finished. It's almost completed, Tommy. Right? It's almost completed. So as much as they're trying, they're PNM propaganda and they're propagandists. Right? It's getting done. Let me go back. Oh, you know what? Let me go to the chat and see. Let me go back to the chat from the beginning. We missed this. Sorry about this. So, Tommy, who you had first in the chat? It was early this morning. I'll do it early this morning. Early.
Who did Alistair vote for?
Imbert. So first in the chat today was Batos.
Yep.
First in the chat was Batos. Blessings to all. Let's hope and pray that our beautiful country gets the support on each and every citizen. Then Monica was next.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Monica next, right?
Yep.
Then Volsang was next. He going back Hoki. Then Bennett Thomas. Good afternoon, Professor Walsh, Uncle Tommy, and all in the village. Bennett. Then Uranus. Blessed day to Walsh and Uncle Tommy. May your day be filled with joy and happiness. Correct is right. Volsang, good Sunday afternoon to Walsh and Uncle Tommy as well as the chat. Tara, welcome. Tara said, blessing Professor Warshik, Uncle Tommy, and everyone. Island Man TT, good day to all in the village. It's a very nice day here in Toronto. All right. Thing nice in Toronto. Angela Darius, Professor Warshik, bless Sunday, Uncle Tommy, and everyone in the village. Welcome to you, Angela. Michael Scotland, good evening to all in the village with Professor Warshik and Uncle Tommy, WZYE TV. Rani Samaru, a happy and blessed Sunday to Professor Warshik and Uncle Tommy. And may God grant you strength, love in the house. Mayaro. Thank you. Mark Samaru, good afternoon, Professor Warshik, Uncle Tommy. Have a good one. Blessings. Santa Cruz says, good afternoon again, friends. Gordon Gangachana Jajan Joseph says, thank God it's Sunday and no rain to stop people from going to church. How are you and yours? God after lunch. Uranus Wall Street, are you aware of Lahon's comments in today's Express article? This guy is the epitome of shameless and hypocrisy. Maybe he's not aware of Port of Spain, South Beaton, no more Levanter. No, I didn't get to look at that. What do you expect from him? He's a propagandist at the PNM. Susie Charles, good afternoon. Professor Walsh, Uncle Tommy, and everyone in the village. Blessed Sunday. Chris Suku, good afternoon, Professor Walsh, Uncle Tommy, and everyone on the chat. Blessings to everyone. This is Shaman from Queen. Shaman, welcome. Just Cool, good afternoon, Wall Street. Tommy Batos, Monica BT, 6615, Sang, Anna, and everyone. Eugenia Pundit, a blessed Sunday, Professor Wall Street. Professor Wall Street Damas, Uncle Tommy, and all our WZYE family, better days are coming. Hafiz Mohammed, welcome. Good afternoon, Uncle Tommy on Wall Street. Angie, good afternoon, Wall Street, and Uncle Tommy, everyone is very not scared, I'm begging for help. Romantic, welcome. Osam said, Bubblehead, Daddy Nance. Romantic says, good afternoon, everyone. Miguel Moses, who's that one, boy? I do you know who's Miguel Moses?
Sounds familiar.
Huh?
Sounds like somebody famous.
Yeah, Miguel Moses. That sounds like somebody famous, boy. Monica said, good afternoon, Uncle Tommy. Professor Washington, Villagers. Same to you, Monica. And Marie George says, good afternoon to everybody on Uncle Tommy and Wall Street. Have a safe day. Nick, welcome. Bringing up some dal rice and curry, river conchs. Okay. Riaz, welcome. Best evening to all. Sumitra, hi John, welcome. Happy and blessed Sunday to Mr. Warshik, Uncle Tommy, and all in this happy village. Yeah, it is a happy village. Volsong said kudos to MP Khadija Amin for a splendid intervention, demonstrating leadership qualities with a difference on the Heriat matter. I foresee great things for her in the future. Anderson Wilson says, good day to my friends coming from the Beatum. Johnny C, welcome. Good afternoon, Wall Street, Tommy, and all you wonderful folks on the live chat. Okay, let me go back to the comments, Tommy. See who we have here for fraud of the week. Azina Smith says, pleasant Sunday to Professor Warshik, Uncle Tommy, and listeners. River Conch. Conch, right? River Conch, right? Nigel English said, Gordon Maloney, you speak about God and you're the biggest hypocrite to allow PNM to enslave the black communities in TNT. Okay. Fraud of the week, Penny. Bennett Thomas. Michael George, fraud of the week, Tanapuna chairman. Fraud of the week, Tanapuna chairman. Anthony, 4 without the E, Tanapuna chairman. Anjo fraud of the week, Miss Robinson, Camille Robinson, Camille Regis Robinson.
What's that?
Camille Regis Robinson, fraud of the week. Miss Santa Cruz, fraud of the week, chairman of Tanapuna Regional Court. Alim Ali, fraud of the week, Tanapuna Jack. Monica Ramkisoon, fraud of the week, Gordon. Gordon Gangachana. Hanef, fraud of the week, Tanapuna chairman. I don't understand this one, huh? Peter Sheridan, former health minister. I think that's DR Singh, fraud of the week, I guess. Yeah, Peter Sheridan, DR Singh, fraud of the week. Just Cool, fraud of the week, PNM opposition. Anthony Ford, fraud of the week, Gordon Dryden. Okay, so we have several fraud of the week. Azina Smith, fraud of the week, Tanapuna chairman. Beulah City whole PNM. You gotta pick one. You gotta pick one. Oh, Patty, you and Gordon Ganga Chana drive. Although follow instructions, you know. Pick a fraud of the week. Beulah fraud of the week, Patricia and Gordon fraud of the week. You only pick one, Beulah. All right, we go get that one to go get that one to Gordon. Our next one for Gordon, fraud of the week. Yeah, we make a decision there. Marbella, who's your fraud of the week?
I'll have to go with the Tanapuna chairman.
All right, Tanapuna chairman, fraud of the week. Go ahead, Maribel.
Yeah, so but we, I hear now that remember he come and he said that it have a gas line running under the platform down there.
Yeah.
Right?
They didn't find it.
Right.
They didn't find it.
No. Apparently we hear now there is a inactive gas line. It is a deadline. Understand?
So now, use the chairman of the Tanapuna Regional Corporation, and you don't know whether the line is alive or dead.
Exactly, and this is what I was saying all along. I say this rollout of the police posts, right, was in the media and in the public domain for a number of days prior to they're going to put down the platform, right? So you all this time, to pick up the phone and call the MP or the Homeland Security Minister and say, here what happening? We might have a problem here, So you might need to file your papers in the corporation before we could move ahead. And I'm quite sure, all of them have one another number. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, you wait until men on the side start to put on work to go there to cause a ruckus.
Propaganda.
You understand? And if we watching from the from the 29th of April 2025. From that day, every single thing this government do, it have some obstruction coming from the PNM side.
Correct.
You understand? And what makes it even worse is anything to do with crime. They continue to be obstructionists. They don't want anything to move forward to deal with the crime situation. Whether it is in the court, whether it's outside the court, whether it's investigation, anything to do with crime, whether it's implementing measures to deal with the criminals, anything to do with crime, they continue to be up. So you have to wonder, like, the enemy want crime to stop in this country because apparently it's profiting to them.
Yep, they don't want crime.
That's the only time.
Yeah.
That's the only time somebody ever want something to stop. You understand? But anyhow, if we running our business, right, Uncle Tommy, and Wall Street, all your guys in business and thing. Let me say you have a big business like, let me say, Walmart or Burger King or them kind of place. And the head company say, here what happening? We're going with this policy.
Yeah.
Right? And that policy does go right through the whole organization and all the company, well, all the franchises, everything.
Yep.
And that policy does go right through.
Yep.
And if one of the franchise decide here what happening, I am going with where head office say. What it is do? Not bypass them.
Cancel Christmas for you.
Yeah, they just say, well, here, what, you stay right there and we will move along. And yes, that's what we have to do with this. Because if everybody else want the police post and everybody else accepting to the police post to deal with the crime situation in the country, and you don't want it, then all we have to do is, if you don't want it in your area, we don't put it in your area, and then you have to deal with the constituents in your area and the burgesses in your area when you have a crime problem in your area.
But Marvel,
it
ended up
call
going
your
up, right?
phone.
You know it went up, right? They put it up.
Yeah, I know it's going up.
Yeah.
You understand? So all the talk they're talking is just a distraction and obstruction for the government to create. They want to create unrest in the country, and we're not going to allow them to create no unrest in this country.
Correct.
No unrest. Because every time them say hate, we go say love.
Yep. Thank you, man.
You understand?
Yep.
I want to see if a Indian from Africa, born bred Indian from Africa, plane load come to the African Emancipation Day, what do you go tell them? Them is Indian, go back home? Them is more African than the African we have here. You understand?
Yep. Thanks.
We had to go back in the corner and go in a corner and stay quiet. Them shouldn't even be in parliament. All of them is a bunch of fraud. And we see that with Imbut. And he was former finance minister and come and making them kind of statement.
Yep.
But you have to be a madman. All you're mad at. Yeah, so PNMites only following a bunch of mad people. Let it go right now. All right, Wall Street. Later.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Tommy, Patricia Weed say Mr. Tommy's my fraud of the week.
Who's the fraud of the week?
Patricia Weed say Mr. Tommy's my fraud of the week.
Okay.
On the screen?
I'm not fraud of the week.
Yeah, you get fraud of the week.
What you gonna do about it?
First time, Tommy boy. That's our first boy. Tommy, but what you expect? Tommy, Patricia Weed says right is right. UNC doing illegal to say it's legal. Oh God. Hey, Patricia, listen to this, right? Listen to this, Patricia.
It's people like that who have us where we are today.
And a little bit more.
Stay off the weed.
Yeah, Patricia, you gotta stay off the weed. You gotta stay off the weed. Stay off the weed. Stay off it. Stay off it. Stay off it. Them ain't no legitimate proof of fraud of the week, you know. You know, they just Angela Darius said, "Can you remind me of a game I played with my siblings and neighbors? Who is coming here? Fancy yellow little fellow. I can do this, fancy yellow little fellow." Okay. Mr. Florida, welcome.
Yeah, my fraud of the week is Pusha Sherry. You see what you're doing illegal to still legal. And you want to
Mr. Florida,
teach them
Mr.
vocabulary.
Florida, I say not that you and Patricia thing, you know. All they have a side thing going on.
You said doing illegal thing to stay legally.
Yeah. Imagine that. Imagine that.
And you want to teach them vocabulary? She's my fraud of the week, boy. Oh Lord, boy.
Put one day for Patricia.
Okay.
Put one day for Patricia. So, folks, let's listen to this editorial here. And we don't just play our editorial, we play other people's editorials too as well. Yeah? Let me see something. Lana and Boxy, my fraud of the week is Twiggy. Put one day for Twiggy. Lana and Brock, how you guys doing? Twiggy. Put one for Twiggy. Twiggy get one by. So, folks, if you haven't put up your fraud of the week yet, put your fraud of the week in the chat or send your voice note to the fraud of the week. What? Fraud of the week. All right, so folks, I want you all to listen to this editorial here.
Muhammad blasts police post critics. The problem can't be everything by Ronder Dowlat, senior journalist. Political analyst says society demanded decisive action on crime, warns opposition risks becoming obstructionists and noisemakers. Political analyst Dr. Shane Muhammad has delivered a stinging rebuke to critics of the government's joint police posts, declaring that Trinidad and Tobago cannot demand decisive action against crime and then attack authorities when that action finally comes. Muhammad said the controversy surrounding the rapidly security and more in culture shock that government could actually move quickly to implement a crime-fighting measure. If crime is a problem, then it needs to be dealt with, Muhammad said. Dealing with crime requires innovativeness, collaboration, and decisions that are devoid of long-winded discussion and bureaucracy. His intervention comes amid political debate over the establishment of police posts at strategic locations, intended to increase law enforcement visibility and strengthen responsiveness in communities. Muhammad said Trinidad and Tobago has spent years complaining about inadequate police response, shortages of vehicles, and inconsistent police visibility. Now that a physical security presence is being established, he questioned why virtually every aspect of the initiative appears to be attracting criticism. The society has demanded decisive action. This is decisive action, Muhammad declared. He said the speed of implementation may itself be unsettling some critics. The construction of the police posts at the various locations, I believe, is more of a culture shock that something could have happened so quickly rather than an opposition by the population to the construction. Muhammad was particularly scathing about the opposition's handling of the issue, accusing it of failing to clearly identify what it believes is actually wrong with the initiative. He described the opposition as uncoordinated and inconsistent and accused it of failing to conduct sufficient research to frame the questions that legitimate parliamentary scrutiny requires. The society will view them as obstructionists and noisemakers instead of critical thinkers, Muhammad warned. He argued that opposition scrutiny should be precise. If there are concerns about procurement, identify them. If the cost is the issue, interrogate the figures. If the strategy is flawed, explain why, and if there are problems with implementation, expose them. But simply attacking the initiative from every direction, he suggested, weakens legitimate scrutiny. What exactly is the problem? The strategy? The innovation? The costs? The procurement? The process? Muhammad asked, whatever the problem, ask the right questions. Start there, because the problem can't be everything. Muhammad also argued that the posts could actually increase transparency and accountability because they provide citizens with a visible law enforcement presence that can be monitored. If a post that is supposed to be operational is repeatedly empty, he said, citizens would have every right to demand an explanation. At least the posts stand as a symbol of transparency and accountability. So if it becomes empty for any reason, we as a society can ask why. He said the joint nature of the initiative could also provide increased manpower, stronger coordination, better monitoring, improved response capabilities, and a more community-oriented approach to policing. Muhammad further reminded critics that officers deployed on the streets in full tactical gear are humans, not robots, arguing that strategically located posts could improve operational handovers, coordination, and working conditions for security personnel. For Muhammad, the central issue is therefore not whether the initiative should escape scrutiny, but whether that scrutiny is intelligent, researched, and constructive. With citizens demanding stronger action against crime, he warned that political opposition for opposition's sake could ultimately backfire. If critics cannot clearly articulate whether their objection is to the strategy, cost, procurement, location, or implementation, Muhammad said their interventions risk doing precisely what they accuse government of doing, flooding the system. Only this time, he said, it would be flooding it with noise.
So there you have it, folks, an editorial. And it just appears to me that it is a lot of noise from the PNM. Anything. I remember one time, Tommy, back in when I think it's the People's Partnership. You all can correct me on this. The former, when he was opposition leader, the PNM says, we will not agree, I'm paraphrasing here, we will not agree with anything that the government do. We will not agree with anything that is that true?
Yes, I remember.
You remember that?
Yep.
Yeah, Anderson, welcome.
I'm up here, all of them in our bag. I follow the week is busy. And the bunch of a woman she was talking to before the program started.
Okay, thank you. So one day for two. Okay, I vote. So folks, we coming to the end. Put your fraud of the week in the chat. Put your fraud of the week in the chat. Send your closing voice notes. Let me see if there's any more here. Let me see if there's any more here. Fraud of the week. Okay, Michael Jonathy, fraud of the week is the Tanapuna Corporation chairman. Rick Q, fraud of the week, Tanapuna chairman. Angela Darius says, a fraud of the week is the gas pipe man. The gas pipe man, you know that is? I need to put that chairman. It's really good enough. The gas pipe man. Yeah, that's the fraud of the week. You take it easy. Let me see. Okay, let me see. Tommy, your partner ain't put no fraud of the week yet, you know? Oh God, Trinidad, that kicks it too bad, you know. I lie. Let me play this voice too.
Wall Street, good afternoon again to you, Uncle Tommy, and to everybody. One for the road. Well, I guess they prefer the peace poll that rather than the police post. I wonder if they had procurement regulator for that peace poll. because they want the procurement regulator to check about all the police posts that they put in out there and who get the contract fit and who didn't get the contract fit. And again, I want to know if the swimming pool in Laventille, the one that moved from 4.5 million to 8.9 million, if there was procurement for that as well through the OPR office and the houses interest trail that had to come down, that Rohan Sinan and best friend Ricky Ragunan and Bill, right? I want to know if they have procurement for all of that. But everything is a problem for them. When they put up that peace pole in Diego Martin, man, they were rain and clapping and everything. Now they're putting up police posts to try to fight crime. Look at the bacchanal and the commerce. And that man from the regional corporation is a real propagandist, a PNM propagandist. He's saying NGC gas lines were there. When NGC put down gas line, they put a yellow label, a yellow identifiable label, and there was none. It's after he went to plant flags, like he was planting a John D. I don't know where these frauds has come out from, I really don't know. And I want to tell Gordon, when you want to know about the weed in the Prime Minister's house, first to begin, she was not in the country when the weed was there. And that was Jack Warner mischief. When he was kicked out of office, that was his mischief. And like a real corner house, look how you come here to repeat it, when it was already dealt with. It is in a section of the lady's property that the police were frequenting. So we are trying, Gordon. Hey, here now, you working real hard for that label, boy. You working real hard for that corner house label. Thanks, Wall Street.
Well, we have fraud of the week, but from your partner.
Presenting WZYE Corner House Mako.
Today is not corner house Mako. So we had a double today, right? We had fraud of the week. You already know it's gonna be the Tanapuna regional chairman, right, Tommy?
Yep.
We had a special corner house Mako and Gangachana won it outright. Folks, let me do a quick one.
Presenting WZYE Corner House Mako.
Folks, put your corner house Mako in the chat quick. We already had fraud of the week. We're doing our double. We're doing a little different. Obviously, we originate, we don't imitate, we're doing our double. So fraud of the week is the Tanapuna Regional Corporation chairman. You already know that, right? So we're doing the next one. Corner house Mako. What's your corner house Mako, Mr. Florida?
Yeah, go on, driving Joseph, because he talk about camera for the whole hours.
Yeah, thank you. So Gordon get 2 already. Santa Cruz and my corner house Mako is Gordon Gangachana Jaijan Joseph. Tell me who's your corner house Mako.
Gordon.
All right, 4 for Gordon so far. 4 corner house Mako, all for Gordon. Anthony Gordon Jaijan, and if Gordon just cool, the corner house Mako is Patricia Weed. Patricia Weed is the corner house Mako. Okay, let me see what. Patricia, oh God, Patricia Weed get one boy. Bolsam, who is that? Which one? Is that Gordon? Gordon? All right, Gordon. Not scared, Gordon. Gangachana. Nigel English fraud of the week was the PNM sycophants. Yeah. And the who's your corner house, Marco?
Only ain't gonna Penda, man. But people like nobody Fana gonna Penda.
Who's Penda?
Right?
Yeah.
Her name is AGC. She is now Wassa, but more believers Wassa. Penda going over Poon and all over Trinidad and Tobago. Find out all who in rent. Right? This thing good. I tell all her the crowd, you know. When she do find out who in now, she going back to Alexander. Like when the people get proud now. No, this is something I willing to take up on myself and go by the first code in the morning.
Anderson, oh God, we doing corner house, Marco. Who's your corner house, Marco?
Pinda.
Pinda. All right. Let me go to
Pinda, yeah,
right,
Pinda.
Yeah. Pinda. Put one for Pinda. Let me see what else we have here. Folks, put your closing comments in the chat and your closing voice notes. Alem Ali, corner house, Marco Gordon. Chris Suko, corner house, Marco Gordon Drygen. Oh God. Yeah, Volsang, corner house, Gordon. Anjo, corner house, Marco Gordon. Oh God. Monica Ramkusun, corner house, Marco. Patricia Weed. Nigel English, corner house, Marco Gordon. Anthony Ford, corner house, Marco Gordon. Hanif, corner house, Marco Gordon. Just Cool, corner house, Marco Gordon. Well, the first corner house, Marco. Runaway, Miss Santa Cruz, corner house, Marco Gordon. Johnny C. Johnny C say Anderson, Marco in Twiggy. Who's your corner house, Marco, man? Who's your corner house, Marco? Gordon Gangachana, Dryden Joseph. Who is your vote? Nigel English, Gordon. Corner house, Marco. CHM. The CHM. Chris Suku, CHM Gordon. Patricia Weed, who's your corner house, Marco? Just Cool, Gordon. I feel Patricia corner house, Marco is Gordon. Tommy, you feel Patricia go vote for Tommy for corner house? Tommy vote for Gordon for corner house, Marco. Who is this? You're not cake. What's up? Who's your corner house, Marco? Let me see if I have any here on the chat. Gordon. Not Kate Gordon. Corner house, Marco. So, folks, let me see that. Okay. No. All right. Roger C. say, corner house, Marco Anderson. Anderson, D.K. Anderson. Michael George said, Gordon, corner house, Marco. Monica Ramki soon say, Mark Massan. Corner house, Marco. So, folks, as you put your closing comments in the chat, your closing voice notes, and your closing quotes, the first corner house, Marco, on WZYE 95.9 FM.
Presenting WZYE Corner House Mako.
Mako yana makoshi. Ay mako yana makoshi. Mako yana makoshi.
Gordon, he couldn't run away with the corner house, Marco.
Say that again?
Couldn't run away with the corner house, Marco.
Yeah.
33 votes for him.
It was a runaway corner house, Marco. Folks, the first corner house, Marco, on WZYE 95.9 FM. The runaway winner was no other than Gordon. If you think education is expensive, try ignorance. Angachana Joseph. Corner House Macro.
Presenting WZYE Corner House Macro.
Makoiana makoshi. Ay makoiana makoshi. Makoiana makoshi.
Short of the week was Tunapuna Piako Regional Corporation Chairman.
Right. Tommy. Jajan Joseph said, "No, tell her why I got it." Tommy, the man want to know why you get corner house Marco. He want to know why you get corner house Marco. Please, I folks in the chat, tell Gordon Ganga Chana Jajan Joseph why you get corner house Marco. All right, tell him why you get it. Anyway, folks, here's my closing comment. I'll only figure out to tell Gordon why you get corner house Marco. The first original corner house Marco. The original corner house Marco. First corner house Marco on WZYE 95.9 FM. All right, here's my closing comment.
Hands. Good morning, God. Today, I begin my day by placing everything in your hands. I surrender my dreams, my difficulties, my joys, and even the challenges that may arise. I know that you are my refuge, my constant help. In you, I find peace, strength, and the wisdom to walk confidently. Lord, illuminate my path. Grant me discernment to make the right decisions and patience to wait for your timing. May my faith be strengthened with each step, and may my trust in you remain unshakable. If obstacles arise, remind me that I am in your hands, safe and protected. If doubt invades me, renew my hope and courage. I know that you reign over everything, and nothing can separate me from your love. I also entrust to you the people I love. Take care of them, Lord, and may your blessings reach them. May I be a reflection of your love, bringing light where there is darkness and hope where there is discouragement. I trust in you, Father, and surrender my day for your glory. Amen.
From where I sit, this is it. The clock on the wall said that's all I like to say, what I've got to go. Remember, hard work beats talent when talent does not work hard. And for every 60 seconds of anger, you lose 1 minute of happiness. Remember, your circumstances may determine who you are, but you are responsible for who you become. When we come back, we're going to get Tommy's closing comments, and then we're going to get your closing quotes and your closing comments. Stick and stay. We'll be right back. It's Sunday Talk, Let's Talk Politics with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington, and you. We'll be right back.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Back with you. It's Sunday Talk, Let's Talk Politics with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington, you on WZYE 95.9 FM. Of course, folks, we come to you every Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. That's every Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. Don't forget, whenever you join us, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Like, share, subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
36096509, 9736096509. And as soon as you join us, share that live. Please, we thank you.
Where, Tommy, closing comment.
My first quote is from Gautama Buddha. And it says, conquer anger with love, evil with good, meanness with generosity, and lies with truth. Again, conquer anger with love, evil with good, meanness with generosity, and lies with truth. Like I always say, you the man in the mirror, you must become the change you want to see. However, if you look in that mirror and you don't like what you see, you cannot blame the mirror. Never look down on a person unless you give them a hand up. Love you all. Be safe out there. We'll see each other tomorrow, God willing. Till then, good night.
Thank you, Tony.
You're welcome.
Tommy, the man want to know why you get corner house, Marco. You have PNM bubblers, take all of them. Hey, Mr. Florida, you already give your corner house, Marco?
Yeah, go on. She was my
Okay.
own.
Yeah.
So I want to say good night, good evening, Mr. Answer, Mr. Tommy, to everybody on the chat. Happy to everybody here on the Sunday till tomorrow. And let me tell Gordon why he get that for, right? Gordon, for a man who is 60 years and talking about our next female for 3 hours and only about talking that female for 3 hours, you have to have a little girl in here. You have to have a little girl in here. All right, look what this is.
Yeah. The man get the initial, the man get the first ever corner house Marco on WZYE 95.9 FM. Way boy. Sorry, partner. But this is what the people saying. This is not Uncle Tommy or Wall Street saying that. This is what the people says. We get fraud of the week, we have bobblehead of the week, we have dunce of the week, we have corner house Marco, and you win it outright. So, and they say something with the Pink Palace, the Marco in the Pink Palace. I really know, I know what that is about, but they say the man Marco in the Pink Palace. Oh God, let me get the closing comments, eh? Let me get the closing comments. Yeah, the man say the reason why Gordon got it, he Marcoing all that 6.5 trying to spin out. But I call him out. If I did not Marco, I would never have seen him call him out. You see, the man Tommy, you know, Reed was upset that he's the corner house Marco. And look, the man agreeing that he's the corner house Marco. We boy, how they give you credit? How they give you credit? Yeah. You win, boy, you win. But take your title by yourself, eh? Anyway, Gordon Ganga Channel, closing comment. My closing talk to God and man and inform yourself that the Etihad Savannah and the Queen Park spaces, no government can do as they want to stop the damn Trumpishness or a TT word bullying dialogue. Yeah, but it gone up. It gone up. That's the problem. You talking all that googly gawk, but it end up going up in Etihad grounds. What difference does it make? It's up. Miss Santa Cruz, Anjo closing comment, excuse me. Anjo closing comment. Life is full of fake people, so trust no one and believe in God. Weak people spread rumors, and the stupid people believe in them. Everyone have a blessed evening. Thank you, Anjo. Miss Santa Cruz says, still tomorrow, God willing. Stay blessed, stay safe, stay dry and hydrated, and stay away from the corner house Marco like Satanic Gordon and Spaghetti Reed. Oh, God. Corner house Marco, but Naskate says, if you live in a corner house, don't be like Gordon. That's the closing comment, you know. I say, not when people are watching, but when we believe nobody's listening. That is the real test of the character. Monica Ramkisoon says, bye. Monica Ramkisoon says, be safe, stay blessed till tomorrow, God willing. Patricia Reed, closing comment. People who didn't get becomes your loudest enemy. People who didn't get. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Whatever that means. Michael Johnny T says, Gordon Dryden for Cornhouse Marco. Okay. Even when the show is closing, you get another one. Angie said this chat went on as a sweet oven roasted peaches and cream corn. I just enjoy. Thank you, dear friends. Worship Uncle Tommy. Stay blessed. Thank you, Angie. So, folks, as we close, we want everyone to enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and our initial
Presenting WZYE Corner House Macro.
And of course, folks, with that, we are out of here. We see you tomorrow, right here, same WZYE channel, different WZYE time from 7 to 10 p.m., right here in the village. Me, Uncle Tommy, and me, Professor Ward. We are out. Yes.
And fine from Margate to the islands, the signal never fades. We lift our hands and praise you for the joy that it brings today. Bless Mr. Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, all the viewers too. Every viewer, every caller, every chatter in the crew. Pour your favor on the station, let the Holy Ghost flow free. WZYE 95.9 broadcasting victory. Oh, 95.9. Oh, now stretch your mighty hand, Lord, across the ocean wide to Trinidad and Tobago, where the Trini Spirit rides. Bless the citizens, Trinidad style. Woo. Sweet, strong, and true. With fire in their hearts and your love breaking through from Port of Spain to Tobago, from the savannah to the sea. Let your blessings fall like mango rain on every family. No weapon formed against them shall prosper. Woo! We decree, Mr. Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, all the texters covered by your mercy. Viewers watching, callers lifting chatters, praising night and day. WZYE